Sonanda. I am Lord Sonanda speaking for the planet Earth, holding my arms out to the earth, the heart open. I am Lord Sonanda. You know of the history of some of my incarnations. You know that I experienced the earth as a human being. And now am here as an ascended master bringing the vibration of unconditional love to the planet and to each one of you. I was known as the guardian of the Piscean age, with you during that age, and with you now as you move into the Aquarian age, with you now as you move fully into the Aquarian age, embracing brotherhood. To embrace brother and sisterhood, humanhood, familyhood, wholeness, to leave separation behind, you have to see all the places coming to the surface. It is as if the world is a kaleidoscope, and the places that have been broken or separated off from the whole are surfacing. I am Lord Sonanda. I am with you. I am Lord Sonanda. I am with you this evening, speaking to you of sacrifice and how the sacrifice at one point was needed to open the veils, to open the passageways. The veils are ripping open all over the planet now, and the galactic waves are moving through the Earth's atmosphere and through the third dimension of the Earth as well as the fourth. The fourth dimension is where you are experiencing these intense dreams, where you are feeling these dreams, that are opening your mind and opening circuits in your mind to allow you to be able to bring the vision of the new earth home, bring the vision of the new earth into the third dimension. The vision of the new earth is the vision that you hold for yourself in your highest possible place. The vision of the new earth is seeing yourself living in joy, in peace, in harmony, in balance with your family and your neighbors. The vision of the new earth will spread as each one comes to healing and wholeness within the self. I am Lord Sonanda, working with the golden ray, the silver ray, and the ray of unconditional love and acceptance, the rose ray. Feeling these energies move through your being, holding the palms open, drawing the breath into your body, and feeling those vibrations, silver, gold, and rose, moving through your body. Imagine every single fiber of your being electrified with this energy, every single cell in your body electrified and moving towards the whole. You are seeing so many changes in the physical world right now, as was promised earlier in the year through Saint Germain in the New Year's channeling. As was promised, you are seeing changes in the material world, changes in the material plane, changes within your cellular systems, changes within the cellular systems of the plants and animals on the planet. And so there is a great deal of change. And so all the aberrations and all the things that are distorted from the chemicals and the distorted ways of being on the earth are coming to the surface. These distortions come to the surface so that you may see clearly. These distortions come to the surface so that they may be healed and made whole. These fractured bits and pieces come forward to be placed into wholeness again. You are coming into wholeness with each little pain you overcome within your own being, with each little hurt that you heal with love and compassion, with each little place of separation that becomes whole. Those places of separation within you, better than, worse than, higher than, lower than, lighter than, darker than, wiser than, foolisher than, smarter than, ignoranter than, whatever those differences are. You are seeing them not as something to be weighed and balanced, but to be something that swirls in a wholeness. The idea of circles has been brought to you by Saint Germain and the Masters for some time now. The idea of circular motion and circular living, circular vibrations, linear thinking that's balanced between right and wrong, good and evil, dark and night, black and white, male and female. This is an imbalance. You are balancing within yourselves. You are coming within yourself into wholeness. The yin-yang aspect within you comes into balance, and part of this is between your subtle bodies and your material body. You're balancing in the material body and in the subtle body. We started out earlier this evening directing the channel to speak about your spinal cords. The spinal cords are necessary. Within the human system, the spinal cords are these vibrational, I don't know, the best word I can come up with is like computers, vibrational. They're like these they're kind of like whipping live energies with all this energy that comes out and plugs into the circuit that animates the human being, plugs into the nervous system, plugs into the cellular system, plugs into the blood, and so on and so forth, and then animates all the organs and gets them all going. So the spinal cord is very important, and working with the spinal cord with breath and with movement at this time, and placing that spinal cord against trees and on the earth is very important for your own wholeness, to help you come into wholeness, to help reprogram those patterns within the human system. The spinal cord holds cellular memories as well as genetic memories. The spinal cord holds a lot of the patterns of what you've experienced that has created fear or survival issues in your particular instance, each one of you, in your particular pasts, whether those were karmic pasts or individual genetic pasts. And so you're coming together in this whole awareness of yourself as a whole being, as a planet, as a universe, as God, Goddess. This idea of understanding yourself of God, Goddess, of Creator, is an idea that is being shared with the collective consciousness more fully than ever before. And there are parts of the human system that will still reject that, will still see yourself as other and God as other. It is important to understand that coming into wholeness, coming into the universal flow, coming into universal awareness, coming into universal connection, and yes, indeed, connecting with other living beings in the image and likeness of God, Goddess that exist out in the universe other than yourselves, those knowledge, those connections to these beings are coming. And so there is a need to be able to accept yourself as whole, accept yourself as universal, and then you will be able to make the connections that you need to be fully present within your own being, to be fully present as your own God, Goddess within.